Hi everyone, welcome. Let's have a look through Ready Pantry so you can see all the benefits and insights that you can gain from it. The first page that you can see here is the products page. They're always in sync with your Shopify products. For each, you can see the name, the number of products available, the price, the cost of materials, and the profit margin. I'll get to the available products in a little bit more details, but just so you know, whenever this number goes a bit too low, it probably means that you need to mark this specific Shopify product as sold out on your Shopify store. You can either search for a product or simply find it through this dashboard. Let's now have a quick look at what a specific products page looks like in more details with my avocado tuna poke. So the first insight that you can see is that I can prepare 25 avocado tuna pokies with my current inventory. And the first raw material that will run out is the brown rice. You can again see the Shopify price, the raw materials cost, as well as the materials cost percentage. You can also see the recipe and create that recipe or edit it. So you can see that, for example, I'm using one avocado, which costs $0.5. You can update the quantity or remove it or simply delete a specific raw material. The big benefit of this detailed recipe is that we will automatically sync your raw materials count when you record a Shopify order, which I'll get to in a minute. Now let's have a look at the raw materials. So let's take my avocado, for example. So here you can see how many products this raw material is used, its unit cost, and its inventory value. Whenever your inventory changes for a specific raw material, you can always record it through our raw materials action. You have a couple of options and it will automatically update your account. You can also edit your raw material as well as set email alerts to notify you of low stock inventory, and you can customize that threshold. You can also see the complete raw material history for a specific raw material, and you can see the different action types that happened, the value of the inventory before that action, the change, the inventory after, the date, and the action type. So to get back to our Shopify order, which I mentioned, let's take this Shopify order, for example. So here you can see that for my avocado on January 16th, my inventory count for avocados were 12 units. And after this Shopify order, 11. And that's because one of my Shopify meals, the grass-fed beef burger with the Gruyere variant, was actually using avocado. Now let's get to the purchase order functionality. So you actually have the option of recording a purchase order. And first, you can actually create a supplier or delete a supplier that you've created with a name and a description. And when you go to your purchase order, you can see the dashboard of all my purchase orders. I can create a new one, and I can specify the supplier, the raw material, the quantity, add a couple of other raw materials. And the big benefit is that whenever I receive my purchase order, I can actually mark it as received and it will automatically update the count for all the raw materials within that purchase order. And then the last thing is this dashboard. It's very useful because it aggregates all the insights and changes within one page. You can see the products with lowest availability, the raw materials with lowest inventory, as well as all the raw materials changes, their action type, their change, and the notes. So I hope this was useful.